I was sitting at another doctor's office, exhausted, tummy in knots, a lot of GI issues, and they had no idea what was wrong with me. I had been sick for like years, I mean years, and it's really crazy because I finally got an answer, and the answer was I was bitten by the Lone Star tick. If you've ever been diagnosed with alpha-gal, or you think you have alpha-gal, you're at the right channel, I suppose. Nobody knows really much about the alpha-gal syndrome. It's new to the profession, medical profession, and it's new to us as the civilians, I suppose. We're all learning this together. It's a hit or miss going to the ER, y'all. Telling you it's scary. I do believe that this is going to be the most important video that you're going to be watching when it comes to alpha-gal. You know, only because my promise, or what I'm hoping for, is to get a community of support, ideas, recipes, maybe just someone that you can talk to and somebody that's going to understand and not, put you down. Because we're all navigating this together. And I think having a positive support group is very important. I would like to do, not very many videos on, being alpha-gal, you know what it's like getting sick. So I just thought I would start off with maybe 1 or 2 videos a week, and I would like to do maybe a little bit of cooking together and share alpha-gal friendly recipes. Who would ever thought that you would become vegan? I never thought I would become a vegan. Oh my goodness. And I'm not even really a vegan so much. I eat fish and chicken and turkey, duck, emu, ostrich. But you know what? That's a very expensive diet, We're just going to learn things together. I put down a little bit of some notes just so I can kind of help you, and it helps me to help you, if you know. I just think that if you're getting just aware of alpha-gal or what alpha-gal is, this is a good channel. It is. It's a good place to be. I'm hoping to draw another alpha-gals in here into the community. You don't have to be an alpha man. We're all alpha-gals. It's devastating. It's a whole new. It's devastating. I tell you, I have heard of people, having to get rid of their leftover furniture, or when you go to purchase a new car, you never think, oh, is the interior leather? Because the leather will get you sick. So these are just things that we're going to find out together, and some tips, and maybe you have some tips and tricks to share with all of us. People always ask, the very first question people ask me is, how did you know you were alpha-gal? I didn't. The medical field didn't even know I was alpha-gal. Back in the early 2000s, I was seen by a specialist in Denver, Colorado, and he is the one that had diagnosed me with IBS. From what I understand, a lot of people who have alpha-gal do have another underlying issue going on, whether it's IBS or diverticulitis or gallbladder or a number of things. They just didn't know about the alpha-gal. I was very fortunate enough that the doctor, my general practitioner, came down with alpha-gal herself, and she knows a lot, and it's really nice to have a friend like that, because I can call her 24/7. I could call her 11 o'clock at night in the middle of the emergency room, and she's there for me. And it has happened. So I'm very thankful and very blessed. Not everybody has that. I didn't start off with, my name is Sherry, and I am an alpha gal. I have been diagnosed for 2 years. I believe that I've had alpha gal for 15 plus years. I can remember in Denver, I actually told my gastroenterologist specialist that it felt like my liver was trying to become detached. And he's like, that's not possible. Your liver can't come detached. And it was like, well, something's going on down there, and, you pay these doctors thousands of dollars. Not even just your copay, but your insurance companies are paying these doctors thousands of dollars, and they have no idea what's going on. So I was very fortunate to find my doctor out here. I did write down a few things. Just, I wanted to be able to just kind of go over some things, what I wanted for this channel, what I'm hoping to achieve, learning together, really talking about special diets that you might hear of. There is no special diet. There really isn't. I guess, I'm just a hot mess, y'all. Oh my goodness. It is, I'm trying to think of a really good word, because devastating doesn't even cover anything. It's not just a red meat allergy. I think that's very important for the community to know, and the doctors. And I think the doctors are learning more and more. On this channel, I want to cover your medications, hygiene products, what we use, what we can't use, how to even find vegan toilet paper. There is an app, it's called the Fig app. I'm really sorry, but that is just bothering me to no end. But anyway, the Fig app. It is just an app you put on your phone. You scan the product at the store, and it comes up red or green. Red signifying it's not good. Green is a go-ahead for alpha gal. I really do believe that since all of this has come out, the food industry needs to put a little label on their can or their product that says alpha gal friendly. Wouldn't that be a good idea? See, these are all ideals and things that we could all come up with as a community. I think all of us are going to need it, y'all. The numbers are staggering. More and more cases are being reported every day. Conspiracy theorist, whatever you want to believe, they're finding ticks everywhere. And we're going to discuss on this channel how it affects you mentally, not just physically, because physically, it's just, they'll be checking for fibromyalgia. I'm not even pronouncing that right. Your body will start trembling, and they'll test you for Parkinson's, and then you're being misdiagnosed. So a lot of us are diagnosing. As the alpha gal community grows, we can kind of feed off back each other and brainstorm, and we can say, okay, well, it's the vagus nerve that needs to be reset. My husband had a lot of tremors, and we have seen specialists hours away from us just so he can get this medical care that he would need, right? As soon as he went in to get the acupuncture reneedling in the ear, all his tremors stopped. Isn't that crazy? So, I'm not saying that this is a cure for Parkinson's or a cure for any other body tremors. You know what I'm saying? They just reset the vagus nerve. But as time went by, the tremors came back slowly. So yeah, we'll discuss a lot of this on this channel. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you. Remember to subscribe, hit that notification, give a like, because that'll help the algorithm. Let's get this awareness out there. There's going to be a lot more of us that are going to need it. It is the entire half of the United States is completely covered in ticks. And if they're finding out it's not just a lone star. Some people actually believe it's chiggers could carry it, mosquitoes could carry it. They just don't want to put out a mass scare. It's already scary, y'all. I don't know, it's like an old time like plague. I don't know, y'all. But anyway, have a wonderful evening. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of it. Let's all get together. Let's figure out and navigate this syndrome together. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on the next one.